What's up, everyone? It's Grim here, Grim Gaming UK. And do any of you from the older generation remember the famous Margaret Thatcher speech about the ladies not for turning? Well, Microsoft do not share that sentiment, for they are all about turning. Yes, they have turned around and said you can share games with your friends. You can take your games down to whatever game store that you have near you and you can trade it in. They don't care anymore. Fuck it. They just want to sell Xboxes. In fact, you don't even need to have your Xbox on 24 hours a day. You can play games offline. You can do whatever it is you want to do. Just buy our goddamn Xbox. That is the new sales pitch from Microsoft. Yeah, they've done a U-turn and they've basically said all the things that people are unhappy with before, they're not going to do anymore. Which I must admit, yeah, you can turn around and say it's a marketing scam. They're just scared because Sony is so much better, and Sony were going to do this anyway, and Sony were going to do that. Okay, whoa there, Sony fanboy. Fair enough. I'm not arguing with you in the slightest. But what I will say in Microsoft's defence is fair play for them for even accepting maybe that they were wrong. I don't think they'll say that, but accepting that we've listened to the community and we've changed. I actually respect that, and it's good to hear that there are still some companies out there that will do it, because I think we all knew as gamers it was a ridiculous decision and there had to be some compromise. For a complete U-turn is fantastic. That's brilliant news, because I've got to be honest, I have nothing wrong with the way the current 360, the way it works with regards to being online or offline, having uh, sharing copies of games with friends or whatever. I have no issue with that. I don't think it was a bad system. I don't think it worked poorly. Yeah, granted, and I understand, some of their reservations. But I will say also this for PS fanboys. Uh, the likes of... Well, it's not for PS fanboys. I will delete that from your mind. Games like Battlefield, if you remember correctly, had online codes you had to pay for if you bought the game in trading. And so if somebody had used the game, if they bought it brand new, used the game online, they then invalidated the code that came with that game. So if you then played, I think I had it for Battlefield Bad Company 2, whereas I got a traded in copy. If I wanted to play it online, I had to buy a new copy for X amount of money. Now, that's what Microsoft was saying should happen. Microsoft was saying, look, we're leaving it up to the publisher. Like it or hate it, it's up to the publisher whether they're going to enable... All these features are already there. They're already enabled in the Xbox. Now, this was said prior to this, that all of these features, you could trade, you could do everything you can do on the 360. You can already do that. But it's up to the publisher if they want to enable that. I.e., the publishers, the games, Microsoft, Sony, all that lot. At the end of the day, they fucking hate the fact that your local game store, GameStop, wherever, whatever store you go to trade your game in, get all of that money. There is no resale value for Microsoft or any developer when you trade your game in. They hate that. They hate the idea of missing out on what is a very lucrative market. And I'd have no... To be fair, if Microsoft turned around and said, look, we will buy your games from you. If you want to trade them into us, and we'll give you 25% more than you'll get from wherever your local store would be. Everybody would do it. Everybody would trade to them. At the end of the day, we're not doing it for the love of, oh, you've got to keep games pure and you should be able to trade now. Fuck off. People want the money. That's why they're trading the game back in. You want the dollar. So I can't blame Microsoft being the same, for being, wanting the dollar, or developers. Especially if it then goes back into the product to make whatever it is better. But, as I say, I don't mind either way, but I'm happy that they have at least acknowledged the community, and I hope that this bodes well for the future in other things. Microsoft are pretty on top for patching anyway, but fingers crossed, as I say, it bodes well for the future in that they are going to listen to the community and give the community things that they want. And just bear in mind, because I know one of the big things is, Microsoft have hinted at it, that you can't play old Xbox games on the new system. Now, without a shadow of a doubt, I bet you Microsoft, within 6 months, will release the HD DVR, whatever. HD DVR? Jeez, I've no idea. They will release a DVD player for the new one. so that you'll be able to play your old Xbox games on it, guaranteed. But what do you guys think? Are you happy with the U-turn? Are you not? Let me know later.